Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I am Maxwell Nnawuihe. It's going to be interesting, honestly. Do you know that Mr. Peter Obi has signed an agreement with Kwankwaso on what will happen, the way the power will be shared? Are you aware? I know that many of you were expecting so much from Mr. Peter Obi. Your hopes are so high, your expectations are so high. The agreement signed by Mr. Peter Obi with Kwankwaso, I will be bringing the clip to you in this video. I will be bringing it to you. Do you know that Mr. Peter Obi is going to run for one term, which is 4 years? Are you aware? 4 years. If he becomes the president, that is, if he is declared the winner of the 2027 presidential election, he has made an agreement and has said it will only last for 4 years. 4. I will be bringing the clips to you in this video. What impact, what difference is it going to make? First of all, in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, 4 years. Remember, the problem of Nigeria is not only security, that he is going to tackle it in 4 years. Remember, the problem and the challenges of Nigeria is not only limited to economy, that some people will say he has enough time or he will have enough time to fix the economy within 4 years. Remember that the challenges of Nigeria is not only decay in the academic or education system. Remember that the challenge of Nigeria is not only failing power infrastructure. Failing every year, the national grid is collapsing. Remember that the problem of Nigeria is not limited or restricted to religious extremism. Remember that the problem of Nigeria is not only corruption. Remember that the problem of Nigeria is not only the decay in the judicial system of the country. Remember that the problem of Nigeria is not only in the distribution of power among all the states across the 36 states of the country. Remember that the problem of Nigeria is not only unity, trying to bring the country together. That is not the only problem and challenge of this country, Nigeria. That he is going only for 4 years. These few challenges that I have enumerated so far, only few, to fix them in 4 years. He will hand over power to Kwankwaso. Now, after this part of the clips, we will go into our question and answer section. I will be reading out your questions and I will be reading out your comment as well, and I will be responding to you and also provide an answer to your questions. It will be interesting. Please don't log out. Don't log out. Now, let's start with the first. Let's begin with the first clip. Interesting days ahead. Listen carefully. Listen.
The politics of Nigeria needs inclusion. It needs unity, not disunity. So that rotation is unity.
Okay,
so somebody has served 8 years. 1 minute. Somebody has served 8 years.
You haven't answered the
I'm
question.
answering. Somebody has done 8 years.
Would it work for you? Is that what you want?
I can serve even only for 2 years. The reason is very simple. It is not the number of years that makes the difference. Remember, we just talked about Jesus. He died at something years. There's some people who have lived 90 and creating confusion all over the place. But at young age, he was able to do what? Change the world. So it's not how long you live. You can become a mitigated disaster for living long. We want people to have the impact.
You know that some people will say that Peter Obi is not Jesus.
No, I'm not talking about Jesus.
Yes.
Did you hear that? That he can even serve for 2 years. That he can even serve for 2 years. I am bringing the next clip to you. I'm bringing the next. Listen. Please like and share this video. Also add your comment in the chat section. Do you agree with him that 2 years is enough? Do you agree with Mr. Peter Obi that he said even 2 years? Officially 4 years. Do you agree with him that 4 years is enough to change Nigeria with all the problems I've enumerated so far? Just a few of them. If you agree, comment below. If you disagree, also comment below. Then next clip.
And I thank them for the warm reception and the cordial relationship we've had so far. The party leader, Senator ADC, and the chairman, and all the team have actually, we have a relationship that shows that they mean business. They want things to work. That's what they should be. And I thank them for that. I remember I thank the ADC, especially the leadership, for accommodating us at the time. So, on issue of term, it's about stability of the country. I've said it consistently that if I'm the one to suggest, if my opinion, I'm asking, we must have a situation where we have a single tenor, whatever we say, rotating within the 6 geopolitical zone for stability.
Rotating within the 6th geopolitical zone, single tenure, which is 4 years. He said for stability, So he wants to be the first to kickstart the single tenure presidency. Single tenure. Remember that the former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, served only for 1 tenure officially. 2 years completion of the 4 years of former president Musa Yar'Adua. You remember he died in office. President Jonathan became the acting president and then completed a tenure of 4 years. He now contested by himself and was only in office for 4 years. So he was in office for 6 years. A Democrat, a man that meant well for the economy of Nigeria. You know how much was a bag of rice when he was in office? You know how much was pump price of fuel when President Jonathan was in office? You know how much was a bag of cement? You know. 6 years. Now, all the achievements that he made for Nigeria within 6 years, where are they today? Where are they today? How much is fuel today? How much is a bag of rice today? How much is fertilizer? How much is a bag of cement? How much is gas? How much? How much is dollar to naira today? But Mr. Peter Obi wants to become the president of Nigeria only for 4 years and he will change Nigeria, and he will change your lives and better your lives, and it will remain so. So this is like short-term solution. He's going for a short-term solution. What do you need? What do you want? Do you want a short-term solution for the numerous and foundational and fundamental problems of Nigeria, or you want a long-term solution? Nnamdi Kanu is advocating for Biafra, which is a long-term solution for all these issues and crises bedeviling Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu want long-term solution. That long-term solution is freedom. It's not only for 4 years, it's not only for 8 years, it's not only for 10 years. It's long-term. But Mr. Peter Obi want to go into Asorok to provide a short-term solution, 4 years. Now, there's another clip coming. Do you agree with Mr. Peter Obi? If you agree, comment below. If you disagree, comment below. If you agree with me and agree with Nnamdi Kanu, comment below. If you disagree with us, comment below. Please like and share this video. Is very important. The next clip is coming to you. Listen attentively and watch till the end. Remember, after these clips, we will go to our Q&A session. I'll be reading out your questions and your contributions and comments and be responding to them. Stay with me, please. Listen.
Why would you want to be a one-term president?
For stability. I will not stay a day with a gun in my head longer than 4 years. What we have now is only 2 years that somebody used to borrow more than all the previous governments put together. It's only 2 years that Nigeria have entered into the 100th country of the world. A president of Nigeria can stay in Abuja and 200 people die in Jos or in Niger or in Benue, and you're sitting here.
So what would you do? What would you do differently?
When you go to theater of war, you know how to contribute. So they failed in everything. I said, Ukraine that is at war is donating grain to Nigeria. Look at what happened to us with our farmers. Instead of intervening when there was a crisis, we went to import food, killed all the farmers.
He has said it again, 4 years, that a president who is now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has borrowed more than every other government, every other president before him within the space of 2 years. In other words, that the incumbent administration has effectively or obviously destroyed the economy of the country within the space of 2 years. So for him to go and fix it within the space of 4 years, not only fixing the destructions of the economy of Nigeria, but fixing other major problems of the country within the space of 4 years. 4 years. Now, that is an analogy. That is a comparison. He is comparing the destruction of economy with the rebuilding of economy. The destruction of infrastructures with the rebuilding of infrastructures. The impoverishment of the masses, Nigerians, with the empowerment and bringing about economic fortunes to the people. 2 years versus 4 years. Now, those of you that are watching, do you agree with me that it is more easier to destroy than to build? On the other side is destruction. That is what Nigerians are witnessing now in the governance or in the government. No hope. Everywhere is in shambles. Then on the other hand of the equation, he is coming to build or to rebuild. He's not even coming to rebuild, because when Muhammadu Buhari left office, it was in total chaos. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has continued, and it has extended and worsened. Do you agree with me that it is easier to destroy than to build or rebuild? So, based on what he said now, which you heard, he said that if the president or the president has, within the space of 2 years, destroyed the economy, destroyed and put everybody into pain, into poverty, all the average Nigerians, they are in pain, within the space of 2 years has borrowed more than every other administration and president before him, that he can also rebuild all of this within 4 years. So, is it easier to destroy than to build, or is easier to build than to destroy? It can take up to 6 months to build a duplex. 6 months to build it. Let me just say 6 months or 1 year to build a duplex of about 4 bed or 6 bedroom. But it can take just 1 hour, 1 single hour, to pull it down with caterpillar. So, is the 4 years enough? Will it be enough? Remember, Nnamdi Kanu is advocating for a long-term solution, which is Biafra freedom. Mr. Peter Obi is advocating for short-term solution, 4 years presidency of the Nigerian 2027 election. Which way to go? Now, the agreement he entered with Kwankwaso, listen attentively. After that, we quickly jump into the Q&A session. Please watch till the end. I am Maxwell Nnawuihe. Like and share this broadcast. Is it not interesting? It is really interesting. Listen.
Where we are going is that somebody promised today that he wants to do one term. The argument the Nigerians is doing is just a political conversation. When he goes there, he's going to stay. He was on a program that you pulled me for this project is to come and say he was on a program. He said even if you put a gun on his head, he's going to do one term. And he says some people destroy a whole country within a period of just 2 years. You understand? Somebody can come and change the trajectory of the country within that period of 4 years, and also put our institution back to work. You understand? And also to create. He said he wants to do something that somebody has not done before. Because if you want to be a leader, you have to put extra. What did he do in Anambra? He left money, leaving money, it put him in extra. That's why the young people are now rounding around him. Everybody is pushing around him. Young people are saying, this kind of the person that we can follow. What do you say
to detractors who say that you on the Obidient side have done a fantastic job at whitewashing the image and the reputation of Peter Obi, especially while he served as governor of Anambra State?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there are some very good points to be made about his track record, but he wasn't squeaky clean.
Tell me anyone that you see in this world.
The local government elections.
Leave that election side.
Why? Why are you cherry-picking only the good parts?
Let me tell you.
Why do you want Nigerians to only pick the good parts?
Let me tell you. If you are a person, you have a good side and you have a bad side. If your good side is 90%, your bad side is 1, you still get an A.
But you have to acknowledge the bad side.
Yes, if you acknowledge it.
But there's no acknowledgement
from
on
who?
your part. From your part.
When did you ask me about it and we have this conversation?
So the point is this, and not to piggyback off of the presidency's statement, but the whole single-term agenda thing, right? We all know that Nigeria is a long-term project. Governance is a continuum, right? There's a very good chance that he's seeing a lot of what the Tinubu administration is doing today that he doesn't agree with. And he wants to undo certain policies or programs of the government to put in something much better. He's definitely going to need more than 4 years to achieve them.
I don't believe you.
You're saying everything can be fixed in 4 years.
You're not thinking where he's thinking. What he's thinking is today, he wants to be president by 2027. He has somebody that he's working with, that they understand where they are going to. He promised to be his vice presidential candidate, which that's the continuation that somebody needs.
So the plan is...
But let me tell you, the problem...
Obi hands over to Kwankwaso after 2031?
That's what they are thinking. That's our thinking. That's our plan. That's what we want to do. That's why people are angry with us.
Is that the agreement?
That's what we want to do. We want from him to move to Kwankwaso. That's our thinking. That's how we look at it. Because we know it's continuum. But because he has promised 1 term, and the constitution of NDC has said it's 1 term. So what we need to do is that, how do we do the succession from that 1 term to the next 50 years of this country? We are not going to plan, let me tell you, we are not going to plan this thing with Peter Obi just for us to do Peter Obi 4 term and then everybody will walk away. Then anybody from anywhere can just come and just join. No, we want from day one, even now when we are going to be doing our campaign, to start planning, to start adjusting, to start seeing what are the agencies of government that if they are alive, other activities can follow through and reduce the power of the president, reduce the power of this, and give back to the people. That's what we are planning. We are not going to subject ourselves in trying to be a president like General Muhammadu Buhari, for example, that we said, I don't care who comes next after me. It's not my problem. Us is going to be our own problem. Because he has tested it in Anambra. He knows that it's very important who come next after you. So when we sit down with all the people that you see around him, Pat Otumi, all this, or the Professor Odente, all these big names and people that have principle, people that can think, people that are professors in bringing out what they have in their head, they are looking at the document. We are looking at what can we achieve for now, what we can achieve for the midterm, and what we can do for the long term.
You have had it. The agreement between Mr. Peter Obi and Kwankwaso is 4 years. He will hand over to Kwankwaso. 4 years. Now, let's quickly jump to the Q&A session. Let's jump into the Q&A session. This is coming from Stella Babia. Stella Ambabia. If I didn't pronounce your name very well, please forgive me. Man of God, keep the good work. Keep the good work. Thank you so much. Thank you for your encouragement. God bless you richly for your support. And I believe you're also praying for us. More prophetic insight and truth will continue to come forth by the grace of God on this channel. The next person here is Juliet. Juliet as beauty place. Is it Julieta's beauty place? Right? Okay. Well-spoken man of God, it is a system set in its ways and can't help the Igbo people. This your statement now reminds me one other clip I need to play. Now listen to Mr. Peter Obi again, because I talked about this system. I dwelt on it a couple of days ago in my most recent broadcast. Listen.
The Labour Party said as much in 2023. And what do you think?
No, and we won. I can show you today, as far as I'm concerned, I have run election for the office of the President of Nigeria and won. But the system decided otherwise. And they know it.
If you...
He said that the system decided otherwise, that he ran for the office of the president and won 2023, which many of you have been saying. Many people have been saying it. Records have been showing it. But the system decided otherwise. Has the system been changed? Has INEC been overhauled? Let's continue with the Q&A session. let's continue with the Q&A session. Thank you. Many people are beginning to understand that the challenges facing the people are deeper than politics. They are quite deeper. Wisdom, discernment, and truth are needed in this season. The next person here is Jonah Nzekwe. Jonah Nzekwe. Our people doesn't think fast and they forget so fast. Our people, they don't think so fast and they forget so fast. That is one of the major concerns. Very, very troubling and disturbing concern. A people must learn from history. A people must learn from history. It's important. History is there for you to learn from and remain focused on the future. Okay? So memories and strategic thinking are important in nation building, but our people sometimes they seem to throw it away. Jonathan Zekwe wrote again, you are hitting the nail on the head. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Chike Kinsley wrote, you are right, sir. Thank you, and I appreciate your support. The next person here is Godon Chukwu. The battle for MNK and Biafra freedom is spiritual and within reach. It must be won in the spiritual realm first before we see its physical manifestation. It requires daily consistent prayer in groups and individuals in their homes. Biafra nation freedom is the perfect will of God, and that attests why MNK is still alive against all odds. Thank you so much, Godons Chukwu. Thank you so much. Prayer, wisdom, unity, and discipline are very, very important in every struggle for justice and freedom. May God guide his people. That has been our prayer. May God guide Nnamdi Kanu, grant peace and grace to every one of us to continue until freedom is achieved. Another person here said, David Sura, we are putting last things first. Restructure before election or else we are nowhere. See, Nigeria's problem is not ordinary. From Gumi to Sultan of Sokoto to Asare Dokobo. Don't you see it? What these people suggest, that is what government will do. Okay? Many people believe that structural issues and governance reforms must be addressed for lasting progress to happen in Nigeria. That is what they believe, including our commenter here, David Sura. Citizens must continue to demand accountability, justice, and fairness peacefully and lawfully, but then under which system? Under the Nigerian system. Do they listen to the demand of the citizens for accountability, equity, and all that? Do they? The next person here is Julieta's Beauty Place. Julieta's Beauty Place. You speak well, sir. Thank you so much, Julieta Beauty Place. Thank you so much. Azo Kachas Wankwo wrote, you are really the prophet of God. Wow. Thank you. All glory belongs to God alone. It's neither of he that willeth or he that runneth, but the Lord that showeth mercy. The duty of every servant of God is to speak according to his conscience and according to the will of God, according to the voice of the Spirit of God and truth. Thank you so much. Godon Chukwu wrote again, my desire and prayer to Jesus Christ is to be able to find at least 10 righteous Biafrans for which MNK and Biafra freedom will happen this year, 2026. Pastor, I tell you, MNK freedom and Biafra recognition is divinely scheduled for this year, 2026, if we remain focused and fervent in our daily supplication to God Almighty, It will be a catastrophe if we miss this season. Please look away from the crowd as they are being influenced by forces greater than themselves. You have said it all. You have said it all. Godon Chukwu. Every season requires wisdom. Every season, including this one and beyond, requires prayer and patience. And people should remain peaceful. They're supposed to also remain prayerful. Very, very prayerful and focused on justice and for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu and the freedom of Biafra, which is what I have advocated for the past 9 years. It's about 10 years now. This year is about 10 years. Praying, advocating, fasting, using all kinds of measures, teaching, and all that. Thank you so much. Felix M.A. wrote, please, man of God, is it not better to talk to Mr. Peter Obi by yourself? Is it not better to talk to Mr. Peter Obi by yourself? Well, as a servant of God, whenever there is opportunity to reach leaders, to reach them, to talk to them, or whenever it is time to reach public figures, if we have the access, we do it. If we have the access, we do it. If we don't have the access, we don't break our head, we don't force our way to reaching them. You can also send the message across. The most important is let them get the message. So you can also send the message across to Mr. Peter Obi. The next person here is Amalokwe Emmanuel. Amalokwe Emmanuel wrote, as a prophet, nothing stops you from reaching out to Peter Obi and give him your kind and godly advice as prophet of God. I think the immediate answer I gave now covers that. Also, it applies. I can do that if I have the access. I don't have the access. I am not asking for the access. I am not asking for the access. If I have the access, I will do it. Do you know that I have Senator Enyin Baribe's contact, WhatsApp contact? I don't know if he has changed it. I don't know if he's still using that very WhatsApp contact. For the past 4 years, I've been sending him message. There has not been any reply. You know, these are big men. These are politicians, okay? So it's not something that if I don't have the contact of Peter Obi, I'll be disturbing myself and looking for the contact. No, the message is in the public domain. You can also send the message across to him. The next person here is Obegeli Akobilo. You are right. With eyes opening, God, did he say good luck problem, or I didn't quite understand how you wrote this. But you said problem oil and gas. Are you referring to one of the challenges Mr. Dr. Goodluck had? We heard that it was one of the challenges. Refusal to renew some expired oil well licenses was among the things that made them to gang up against him in 2015. Okay, natural resources and economic interest have always played major roles in political struggles globally. In Nigeria, more especially, that is why wisdom and justice and fairness is necessary in leadership. Okay? The next person here is Amechi Sandra. Obi has not got the guts to do that. I think you are responding to the issue of discussing the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You know, some people say that he can release Nnamdi Kanu, or when he becomes the president, he's going to release Nnamdi Kanu. I think you are responding to that, or any other statement I made in the video regarding Mr. Peter Obi. The next person here is Prince Ike. In 2023, Peter Obi was a distraction to what we are pursuing, and he's coming out again. Exactly the point. He was a major distraction. I have said a lot about that in my previous videos. I agree with you. Thank you for your contribution. Another comment is coming from Amalokwe Emmanuel, Prophet, any Igbo man that is in politics to release Nnamdi Kanu must not show it, because the Fulani and some selfish Yorubas who are afraid of developing the seaport in the south, south, and southeast will frustrate the person. For me, I would prefer the actualization of Biafra than Igbo presidency. Yes, I agree with you as well. Anyone that is capable of influencing the government and pushing the release of Nnamdi Kanu to become a reality should not show it publicly. That is, as in the plan or how to do it, the strategy, how to go about it. It should not be open. It should not be made open. But it doesn't stop that person from showing a sign, because the people need to know your body language, more especially people like us. We want to know the body language of Mr. Peter Obi regarding the release of Mazen and the Kanu. We want to know. I'm not saying that he should make everything so clear, so plain, every plan he should bring it to the public domain. No, we want to know, but there is no iota of sign. We also have a way of getting certain information, privileged information that is not for the public, of what this person is doing, what the other person is doing for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I have not gotten anyone about Mr. Peter Obi, okay? So you said that for you, Biafra is the most important, is your own choice than Igbo presidency, and I agree with you on that. Sir, it's not only you, many other prophets prophesy that Obi will come third, not because he will not win, but the corrupt system will not allow it. Thank you, Amalokwe Emmanuel. The next person is Etimama Kobodo. Etimaman Kobodo. Dear prophet, they all know what you are saying, but they just want to deceive themselves, and others pretend to be ignorant. I think I agree with you. They know what I'm saying, but they just decided to be ignorant or to deceive themselves, or they are pretending to be ignorant or arguing. Felix Eme wrote again, my brother, Peter Obi has not done anything to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu. He even killed many IPOB members when he was the governor of Anambra State. Okay, this statement is coming from Felix Eme. Felix Eme. And then the next person here is, again, Amalokwe Emmanuel. What do you think, or what advice do you think you offer to him? I think other previous answers I've given applies to this question also. The next person here is Obegeli Akobilo. Heaven is north of the earth, unfertile, depending on the south. Nnamdi revealed IBB is member of Mossad. The judges read the Bible or read the Bible. Okay, the next person here is Franklin Iranya. Franklin Iranya. Oga, leave Peter Obi out of these people are talking about Fulani agenda in the whole world. Bro, this is about Antichrist. All nations are falling back to their foundation, choosing God they will save at this end time. They will serve, choosing the God they will serve at this end time. Yeah, many people see current global events through spiritual, political, and social perspectives. I know some of you also do that. The important thing is to remain focused on the truth. I know there will be a lot of deceptions and influences here and there, politically motivated, religiously motivated, economically and all that motivated, but we have to remain focused on the truth. We have to remain focused so that we will not be carried away. Kana yo chuku kachuku. Kana yo chuku kachuku. Peter Obi hated Biafra restoration with a passion. Don't be deceived. I hope you are hearing from him. You heard from him. Azuoka Charles Nwankwo wrote, P2B is a distraction to the actualization of Biafra. He can never be the president of anywhere. Mark my word. This is coming from Azuoka Charles Nwankwo. Thank you very much. Thank you for your comment. The next person here is God Kaka. God Kaka. It is clear you are a core IPOB. You don't believe a new Nigeria is possible. You don't. He's talking to me, okay? Leave P2B alone. Stop inciting ethnicism and tribalism through your so-called prophecy in ongoing political campaign. PO and good luck are not the same. My first time viewing your channel. No wonder this is your first time viewing my channel. No wonder. No wonder. What you are doing is sabotage. I disagree with you. It's not sabotage. Are you sent by Tinubu? I am not sent by Tinubu. Why not direct this video to Soludo for MNK release? I have directed a lot of things. I've said a lot in many of my previous videos about Soludo, okay? And those that have been watching my videos for a longer time, even two most recent videos, I also mentioned Soludo, okay? You are a newcomer to my channel. Why linking it to PO? Leave him to pursue his dream and believe. What do you expect PO to do in MNK? Why not be directing this video to governors or city boys who is close to Tinubu, who has the authority to release MNK? You yourself, why not go and release MNK? Leave PO alone. You are a saboteur in the name of creating content. I am not a saboteur in the name of creating content. So ridiculous. Leave prophecy alone. You are only a political analyst. I am not a political analyst. Thank you so much. The next person here is actually Kadibe. Actually Kadibe. He has not won election yet. Stop. I think this is the last comment here. This is the last. It's been fun. It's been also enlightening. You have heard. If your comment was not read out under this particular video, the video we read this comment out from is the one that has to do with the Obi ADC strategy. The Obi ADC strategy. That is the comment we just read out from. If you have commented under other videos, in the nearest future, we are going to do another Q&A session. Remember, like this video, share it, and always pray for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You can see that a lot of people are no longer talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You can see that a lot of people for some months now, they have withdrawn. All their focus right now is P2B election, P2B presidency, Igbo presidency. They are no longer talking about Nnamdi Kanu. That is the problem. The same thing happened in 2022, 2023. I am God's major prophet, Maxwell Nnawuihe. I will see you again. I love you.
Subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, X, Facebook, and Instagram. Follow Maxwell Nnawuihe for more updates. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, X, Facebook, and Instagram for more updates.